to shake hands with as many people as he could, and he met with a select group of Marines, as you can see, including Lance Corporal Jeremy Benton, who we just heard from. While people were taking pictures, that meet and greet lasted for about 10 minutes, and we talked to a number of people who met the president, and they were thrilled, they say, to get the opportunity to meet the commander-in-chief.
It was surreal. Like, we were just talking, we've met famous people before, but meeting the president is a completely different caliber. So I was shaking, and I know I think I just said hi, like really nervous, but it was really exciting. It was very nice.
Now, the president did walk back toward the plane, and as he was getting ready to leave, he did not talk to reporters. Although I attempted to get a question in, he did stop and talk briefly with Mayor Kevin Faulkner, who was there for the departure, before getting onto Air Force One and then waving to the crowd. The president's plane took off, headed to Washington, D.C. And I did talk with the mayor and asked him what they talked about in their brief conversation, and the mayor told me that the president told him that he, quote, loves it here in San Diego. I also talked with the president's advance team and Secret Service, and they also said working out of this base was very organized. They felt very secure. So that is the situation from here. The president taking off to Washington, D.C. after a weekend in San Diego. Reporting live from NCS Miramar, Bridget Maso, NBC7.
All right, Bridget, thanks very much for that. Well, almost every place that a president visits, there are protesters, and today a group against the controversial Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement, or TPP, try to get their message heard. A handful of members of the SoCal Fair Trade Campaign, as the group calls itself, lined Miramar Way outside MCAS Miramar holding these signs. They claim the TPP, which is supported by many Republicans in Congress and the White House, is especially unfair to workers and would give over sovereignty on trade matters to an international body.
It has a potential of lowering our work standards in industry because other countries do not have the same standards that we have, especially some of these other TPP countries.
Agreement on the proposed TPP between 12 Pacific Rim countries was reached last week after 5 years of negotiation. It would lower trade barriers such as tariffs, establish rules for intellectual property, and enforce standards for labor and environmental laws.
Well, President Obama spent the morning here in